Hello! If you don't know me, you should by now, because if you don't, you're in the wrong place. Go watch the first 3 videos. This is part 4 of Stories Untold. I am Hey It's Broski, and this is my first ever edited YouTube series, so please be nice, put some criticism down below, constructive criticism, don't be mean, I'm sensitive, I can't handle it. Have fun, bye! Interesting. Here we go. The theme.
I think that's enough of that for now.
Thank you. Now, where are we?
You're quite fond of this show, aren't you?
'Cause am I in a hospital? I'm in a hospital. Was it all a dream?
This place must be starting to feel like home to you.
I don't
Don't worry.
like this.
Try and get you out of here eventually.
I mean, it could not be.
Just in here.
You're just crazy. Easy answer, isn't it?
Okay, are we through in the next room? Just relax and we'll get started in a moment. Right, Mr. Asian, now are you ready?
Yep, I'm relaxed.
Just hit record on the tape deck in front of you when you're ready.
Boop. Day 1.
This is subject 12-19-86-23, new session entry. We have myself, Dr. Alexander leading, and in a room we have our patient, Mr. James Asian. As
Oh
we know,
my
James
god.
has recently recovered from a 2-week coma following his accident. In our last 3 sessions, James's attempts to recollect events of the accident seen him merging his memory with his imagination. These episodes have always ended in panic, and we've had to terminate the session abruptly.
Huh.
Let's try and do this one better, James. So when you're ready, let's bring this back. I know how difficult this must be, but you can do this. James, it's time to remember.
It's time to remember. Our friend.
Your mind. It's like a
Oh no.
conscious black box. It can show you your memory.
The blood. The blood. I don't know. I don't know my memories. I don't remember.
In your most recent episode, you recalled a false memory of a remote weather
False.
station. You were
False.
isolated from the rest of the world, locked inside your coma. We interacted with you daily, encouraging you to wake. Your family would do number puzzles with you. Anything really to bring you back. People needed answers, James. Do you remember?
Oh.
I have another signal here for you, James. It's at 5610 FM. You can't miss it.
Oh my god. This is cool! I love this! Faster! Faster! Faster!
Type in the numbers, James. You gotta see this. This is 20F.
Oh.
12, 19, 86, 23, 04.
Yeah, okay.
Type in the numbers, James. You guess.
Report. Oh, this is a police file. Road traffic accident. State, whatever, in a station wagon, white station wagon, not injured, not deceased. But the other driver was deceased. Oh, we killed the other driver. Okay, arrived on scene to discover 2 cars have been involved in a near head-on collision. Mr. Asian found laying down outside his vehicle with head injuries. An ambulance was immediately called. His passenger was trapped in the vehicle in critical condition from wounds sustained from the collision. The driver of the blue sedan, Mr. Hennings, was found dead on arrival. It was noticed that there was a strong smell of whiskey from the driver and an empty whiskey bottle on the passenger seat. Mr. Asian was questioned on scene. He described an oncoming blue sedan being clearly out of control, in which he swerved to avoid. Mr. Asian's passenger was his sister. The driver of the blue sedan is an ex-police officer of 20 years. So he killed his sister, and that's what that beginning story was about. That's what that was. So I think this code is probably going to be 20F-fatal. I really like how they're doing this. And out of control. Get out of car!
Find the signal, James.
Ah!
Listen to the voices. You have to face it, James. Finally.
$7,000 FM.
It's not like him, at all. I've worked with Officer Hennings for 6 years and not once have we
Why
even
are you
talked
here?
about alcohol. Drunk driving. He was a father, a husband, he was fine. No way he caused this. It's him, this Haitian guy. He's got something to hide.
I have something to hide? You have something to hide. I love the graphics. Stop into the hospital ward, only it seems abandoned. Your vision is blurred. Wait, this is the button! There's blood! No, there's not. I want to go explore more. Never mind! I wanted to press that button. Certainly feels like an emergency, so press the button! All of your episodes were recorded to tape. This is the 4th! Oh my god! This is the 4th! Get out, dead inside. Grab the key from the table. They weigh heavy in your hands. I love this. Hand sanitizer. You wash your hands, but this place, it feels pointless. Do you hear the heartbeat? Like the 4th story, you're right. Everything's disgusting.
We found him lying there sobbing while his sister died in the car next to him. While Hennings died next to him. What the fuck was he thinking?
Did it just crash?
She
No.
was
What
still
was that
alive when we
about?
got to her. If he'd have done something, they could all still be here.
That was weird. Why did I do that? I love the vibes this is giving me. Sorry, I'll stop talking. You've spent most waking moments in here. Oh, I can't get over there. Another door you never opened. You don't know what was in here. The waiting area is dark, but you feel a presence right behind you. I don't want jump scares. I don't like jump scares. Someone breathes on your neck, standing over you. No! There's nobody here. Locked. Locked. Yeah, that's the real question. Are these people trying? Did these people do something? You feel dread in the pit of your stomach. I do feel dread in the pit of my stomach.
Okay, we have a 22-year-old male just brought in from a vehicle collision. He was awake and mobile at the scene, but collapsed on arrival to the emergency ward. The other passengers died in the accident. I'm getting no pulse. Prepare for defib. Amp charge full to 10 and give me 100 joules. Come on, 100 joules. Charging up full to 10.
That's my eye!
Clear. No reaction from first stage. Let's try higher.
No!
200 joules. Keep the amp charged at 10. $200 joules. Keep the charge at 10. Let's go. Clear. Okay, we have a reaction of some sort here, a weak signal. Let's keep going. Increase again. 360, charge full. Clear. Well, would you look at that? Seems we have a pulse. Rhythm is stable. We need to run X-ray right away.
Where was the X-ray? I don't remember. I don't remember. Was it this one? I think it was this one. I'm panicking. Okay.
Looks like an intracerebral hemorrhage. We need to drain this now to relieve pressure. Prepare for trepanation. Switch on the drill, please.
No! Wait.
Mr. Asian, you've made excellent progress. You're doing great. We need you to stay calm and try to relax while we go through these next steps. We're going to attempt to alleviate some of this discomfort.
Ah! I don't think this is normal medical procedures. Ah! I can't press anything. Not only is tonight New Year's Eve, but tomorrow you leave on 6-month trip abroad with friends. Mom, Dad, and your sister Jennifer have decided to throw a party to celebrate it all. The house is full. You're in the living room, and as usual, you don't recognize a soul. The room is full of chatty strangers, mostly friends of Mom and Dad. There is a door to the hall. You push through the crowd into the hallway. Hallway is as welcoming as ever, only this time the folks have put up a great big banner across the main wall. Half-finished drinks are abandoned in almost every horizontal surface. Stairs lead up, although the party is firmly downstairs. As much as you'd love to, you promised you'd stay downstairs with the party. Same as ever, stairs, door to the living room, and door to the kitchen. Kitchen is full of people and loud. There are drinks and food on the table and the party is in full swing. Dad has cooked a hog roast, which sits proudly on the table, although no one is eating it. There is a utility room and writing on the wall. Also, Jen is here signaling you. She's too far away and the room is too loud. Happy New Year! 1968 is another banner. Weird place to hang it. Just as you are about to head inside the utility room, Jen places her hand on your shoulder. You hug. You're going to miss each other. You thank her for the party. She asks if you're enjoying the party. Yes. You tell her it's great, even though you don't really know anyone. She tells you to enjoy it anyways, and to loosen up. She asks you to get her a drink. You pour Jen a drink and one for yourself, too. There's never an awkward silence with Jennifer. She always has a question. She asks you if everything's sorted out for the big trip. You tell her yes, that you have packed everything with plenty of room to spare. Another hug. Your family had really gone out of their way to make this trip happen for you. It might be what you need to get some perspective and maybe not fuck up so much. She's gonna miss you, and you are gonna miss her. She walks away. Jen has disappeared into the crowd. You're left standing, nodding, and smiling at the approving faces. There is so much to do for this move. Can't mess it up. But first, a drink. Don't drink. You pour... No! And down another drink. Anything to move the night along. You open the door and peer in. You're never allowed in here normally. This is where Dad keeps his fine wines and whiskeys, ceiling to floor racks. A collector, although he does actually drink them too. There's a bottle with a ribbon around it and a card. You pick up the whiskey and the card. It's your dad's handwriting. Son, we're proud of you and everything you've achieved. You've earned this. It's a bottle of a 25-year-old double malt. You shouldn't really, but you have to try it. With your whiskey in hand, you take in the room around you. There must be hundreds, no thousands of pounds worth of drink in here. You must really thank your dad for the whiskey. You head back into the kitchen, clutching your new best friend. You stumble out of the utility room and back into the kitchen. That is one strong whiskey. You take another swig and give the thumbs up to Dad across the room. He nods and winks. He tells you he's proud of you and to go easy tonight, early flight tomorrow. You go back out into the hallway. A few burps and laughs on the way through, and you make it to the hall. You stop dead in your tracks. It's Jen, covered in blood. No! She's staring straight at you. No one else notices. Blood is dripping down her face. It's mixing with tears. I'm sorry, I don't understand. Oh my god, the music is driving me crazy. I'm sorry, I don't understand. You... Is that Jen?
I'm sorry, I don't understand.
We tried our best, Mrs. Asian, but her injuries were too severe.
I have a wife?
No, I don't understand. I was
Oh, his
just talking
mom.
to her.
I'm afraid Jennifer passed away before we could get to her in surgery. We did the best we could. I am so sorry.
Where is she? Let me see
Stop
her.
it!
Please, Mrs. Asian, take a seat.
I don't want to take a seat.
Make it
I'm
stop!
talking now.
I'll arrange for you to see her. In the meantime, James is in recovery. He's stable for now.
I don't want to see him.
Why? Mom? Mom? Something has stopped you in your tracks. While searching your mind, your sister interrupts. She waves her hand in front of your face and asks if you can drive her home. You still feel out of sorts. The words echo. Tell her no. Oh my god. No! Yeah, we can talk in the car. Go get your keys. No, tell her no! No, tell her no! Run away. Leave. I don't... Maybe your keys are in the kitchen. No! The kitchen is busy. Way too many people crammed in here, but I guess this is where the food and drinks are at. The guests are like a set of vultures picking at the roast on the kitchen counter. Your dad is locking up the utility room. Your dad tells you to take your sister home, but to go slow since you've had a few drinks. It's difficult to move around in here between all the people and the kitchen table. You head back out to the hallway. You're standing back in the hallway, bottle of whiskey in hand, but no car keys. Jen points to the living room and sighs as she puts on her coat. You'd love to call it a night, but Jen is waiting patiently. No, I don't have a choice! Yeah, why isn't Jen driving? You're sure the keys are in the living room. The living room has much more relaxed atmosphere compared to the kitchen. Various guests are sat on chairs having civilized conversations. There's a coffee table in the middle of the room. Your mom is pouring the drinks at the cabinet. Tears immediately start to appear in her eyes. My son, off to America! She gives you a hug. A coffee table, a drinks cabinet, one of the chairs is overflowing with jackets and coats. Drinks on coasters like proper civilized people. You can't see your keys. You search through all the jackets and coats until you find yours. Aha, car keys in the pocket. You grab both. No. Oh my god! This is gonna make me so sad too. Keys in hand, you head back into the hall. Jen thanks you for helping her out. She has to work in the morning and no one else is any fit state to drive. You can handle it though. You know the road like the back of your hand, don't you? No. You open the front door and walk out into the freezing night. The cold air hits you. You're glad you have your jacket with you. There is a dusting of snow around you and you step from the down from the porch. The yard extends around the back of the house, and the car sits in the front of the house. She sighs and comically taps her feet. Apart from the little light escaping from the party indoors, the yard is pitch black. You used to love gazing here. You stumble around the darkness, looking for the perfect spot to take in the majesty of the night sky. You gaze up at the night sky. For some reason, you don't recognize any of the star patterns tonight. Yep, that's the middle. That was the middle story. She has fond memories here, too. It won't be the same without you here. The trusty old generator is here working away. The sky is majestic. Well, that would be a hilarious prank. You would think better of plunging the house into darkness. Oh my god, fine. Jennifer looks relieved. You head back around to the front of the house. Do I have to do this? I'm trying to avoid it at all costs. She needs to get home, but she also wanted a final bit of brother and sister time before you leave. You fumble with the car handle, confused, until Jen tells you maybe to use the key in your hand. Fumbling with the car keys, you eventually get the door open and climb inside. Is she stupid? The car is freezing. As you fumble around your seatbelt, your sister opens up the car glove box and hands you a note and key that was inside. She tells you that it's for when you return. The note is from your dad and reads, "Hi son, hope you enjoy your break. You'll need to fire up the generator around back to get power and lights on. Also found something in the attic for you. It's yours. Enjoy." Drive. Oh my god. You try to turn the ignition with sheer willpower despite holding the keys in your hand. Oh my god! Put the key in the... It takes a number of attempts, but you eventually slot the key into the ignition. Yeah, if you valued your life, you wouldn't drive her home. Exactly. You turn the key in the ignition and the car roars to life. Drive! The car squeals but stays stationary. Oh my god, I literally have to drive! You very hesitantly release the handbrake. Drive. You put the car in gear and pull out of the driveway like a first-time driver. You really shouldn't be driving. I am driving, very drunk, on the road towards the town where your sister stays. Jen starts dozing off as soon as the journey got going. This shouldn't take long. You come to a junction. Is it left or right? You can't remember. You don't want to, but you had better ask Jen for directions. She grunts and throws her arm to the left. It's left. Of course it's left. You turn the car left at the junction and accelerate off. Confident that you are on the right road now, you loosen up and put your foot down on the accelerator. You feel powerful as the engine roars at your command. Jen sits up in her chair and clutches your arm. She asks you to slow down. That's not what really happened, though, is it?
You're all over the place, James. Pull over.
Jen is hitting your arm and yelling at you. Crazy sister. Strange. There's a set of headlights coming directly at you, but really slow, like in slow motion. Get in your lane. You try to react, but your body isn't responding. There's nothing you can do to stop this. There's no way to control it. The lights merge with your car. The outside joins the inside.
James,
the whole
for
world
fuck's sake,
around you
pull
begins
over.
to scream.
James!
It
Yikes.
was at this very moment, wasn't it, James? The moment you lost it all. Your sister, her parents, herself. And then you made it worse. Go on. Show us what you did.
You wake up in the car. Your world is upside down. Your seatbelt struggles against gravity, trying to hold you in your seat. An impact to another car has torn the hole in the chassis. Poisonous fumes spill into your car from the engines. You're in grave danger. You have to get out of here. You cannot do anything for her right now. You need to help yourself. Get out. You can't move. Your seatbelt is still in place. Take off your seatbelt. You released yourself from the seat. Gravity takes over as you slump on the roof of the car. You squeeze through the wreckage and fall to your knees on the ground next to your vehicle. Every breath brings pain to your chest. Your head is throbbing. A blue car has smashed into the passenger side of your car. Your life cannot be ruined by this. You are standing holding your whiskey and your dad's note. and flashing lights are approaching in the distance. I know what I'm supposed to do. Oh my god. I just don't want to do it. With the lights approaching closer, you begin to hear the shrill of their sirens. You simply cannot go to jail for this. You clean the bottle to remove your connection to the whiskey. You then, very deliberately, spill the remainder of the bottle's contents onto the driver, and you toss the incriminating evidence on his passenger seat. A circle of flashing lights surround you, illuminating the crash sites in the darkness. Behind them, an army of people, all staring. One figure steps toward you, a silhouette, and walks toward you. Or steps out. Talk. You try to talk, but you're not making any sense. The red and blues flashing lights are causing pain in your head to be all more severe. Sorry, you are not making any sense. Do I do what I did last time? Go to the silhouette? As you... Oh! Go to the silhouette just like I did last time. You approach the man, pulsating lights.
I know you're tearing yourself apart over it, but no matter what you keep telling yourself, you have to listen to me. That accident, that poor man, me. You have to remember. It was all your fault.
Stop it!
I know what you did. How you left me there to protect yourself. Planting evidence on some poor man. You went headfirst into that officer and you wrecked all of our lives. And then you couldn't even take responsibility.
It's your fault. It's not my fault.
For you and no one else.
I tried.
Yourself. Only it was wrong, wasn't it? Look at you now. Utterly consumed by it. Say it, James.
No.
Say it.
No.
Tell them. Listen to yourself.
No.
It has to end, James.
No, it doesn't. It's not my fault. You made me. I tried.
Do you not understand?
I tried.
This episode you're having must come to an end.
Wait, can I wash my hands? No. Can't even wash my hands.
Make it stop, make it stop. Do you remember? Stop the session, Mr. Asian.
No.
Go back
Dr.
to where we
Alexander is
started.
talking remotely. I don't know if anyone else is ever with him.
Well, I think we've made progress today, Mr. Asian. I guess we should tell the police what you've told us. Although I don't suspect it'll take you anywhere. I think you'll be with us for quite some time. Come on, let's get you back to your shows. I'll see you tomorrow.